What's up guys, welcome to Monchkinz Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Monchkinz, logging in to bring you another Exos Heroes video. And in today's video is going to be another core reversal that went quietly and went under the radar if you haven't been following the Facebook page for Exos Heroes. So the core reversal that they made was for a hero that we've had for quite a while, Reedmarie. This is obviously her Fate Core version. So let's take a look at what we have here. So the first thing that they are changing is by adding actually a new passive buff for the FC Reedmarie, and that is called Pirate's Pride. This basically grants herself with the Pirate's Pride mark, which allows protection from death one time. So think of it as like Bathory's Tranquil. And basically this will grant a skill damage immunity when marked with the protection of death. Now the biggest thing here, and I think, well, I've already looked up a lot of people actually talking about this, because I of course am late to the party when it comes to these kinds of things, but essentially she is not going to die with any sort of skill 1 or skill 2, and this is why I'm one of the people that actually believe that auto attack is not a skill. It's not a skill 1. Skill 1 is their first active skill, which is, for her in this case, is Ultimatum. And the second skill, skill 2, is Total Bombardment. And that's just me, because this states any skill damage immunity, basically a protection from death. Basically auto attack will work, like your basic attack will work. So that just proves that it is not skill 1. Alright, and the passive skills, I guess you can still consider it as a skill. I'm not entirely sure about that. You can let me know down in the comments below if a passive like Wrath is considered a skill. But I guess it would be, since I call it passive skill anyway. So to me, I think it is considered a skill, but the basic attack is not a skill. Alright, so it's already proven that she won't die from your skill 1 and skill 2. A lot of people have already looked this up, and and tested it out for people who actually have FC Reedmarie. Unfortunately, I do not have FC Reedmarie. I think she was in one of the strings that I just skipped, because I already got the main prize of that string. So I just like, I'm not taking any more chances in here. I'm just leaving. I got what I wanted and I'm out. So that is a big factor when it comes to PvP. Now PvE, probably not so much, since there are still chances where like the enemy will do an auto attack on you if they don't have enough mana. I mean, in PvP that is still the case as well, but honestly chances are in PvP, because of the new change that they've done where you gain 1 mana each turn that character gets, the chances of them doing an auto attack is pretty low, but it is still possible, right? So this might change the landscape when it comes to offensive PvP. If you're on the offensive side, when you're in the defensive side, if people see this, they can just normal attack Reedmarie. So unless they don't know any better, right? So that is something that might change the landscape a little bit. It kind of feels like when I did the review and did that video when it comes to FC Scarlet, right? I think she was pretty good in offensive PvP, but in defensive wise, since she's not gonna try and use her skill 2 straight away, it was, she wasn't doing as much damage as she should be doing if she had the mana for it. But we'll see how it all changes. I believe at least this will change the offensive side, since you can take advantage of the AI probably not using an auto attack. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it all turns out. I know that she's being paired up a lot with Dorka because of her passive to heal is actually really good. So I don't have Dorka just yet. I've been trying to pull for her. I've been hoping that she does turn out, but I haven't been lucky enough. So we'll leave that and go to her skill 1. So after the skill 1, so after the changes, it will now deal 187% damage to one enemy, down from 262. However, they are increasing the damage over time percentage, however still dropping it to 2 turns instead of 4 turns. To me, I'm not a big fan in terms of damage over time because they are easily countered, but in this case, if for example Wrath is actually considered a skill damage, then she doesn't have to worry about Wrath. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, you don't have to worry about damage over time when it comes to she inflicting a damage over time or a dot on an enemy, because, well, there you go. The only thing I haven't really seen just yet at the time of this me making this video is if counter can kill her, because I think that is kind of like a normal attack, right? Like a basic attack. You can correct me down in the comments below because I haven't seen it. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see in that one. Hopefully some of you guys that actually watch my Exodus Heroes video, let me know down in the comments. If not, maybe, if I encounter her in PvP, I can do a follow-up video, or maybe do it in my next video just to remind you guys what happened there. Alright, so second skill afterwards is gonna deal 124% piercing damage to enemies. That is an increase in piercing damage, and the frostbite again 43% up from 31 and increasing to 4 turns. However, the mana required becomes 5 compared to 1. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that is bad. That is bad. I mean, yeah, it's bad. A 1-4 with that much increase in piercing damage, it's like 50 something percent, 53%, right? That, I don't think it's worth that much, like making it to 5 mana. I know some people actually didn't like it. Yeah, but in any case, this is there you go, PvE Queen. Ray Valentine already commented below. Thanks for her giving her unique passive. Some people have been running her with just level 1 gear, and she doesn't die. And yeah, let's have a look if someone actually mentioned about a counter. Yeah, no one, I don't think. Anyway, I think the passive makes her really strong, but the changes in her actual skills are, I think, questionable. Like I said, we'll have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people are already using her in terms of, offensive PvP, but defensively, I don't know. I think the defense is probably one of the biggest thing that is very hard because you're relying a lot on AI. Just recycling the skills back and forth. But hey, the other thing that I do want to mention is they haven't, at least at the time of the recording of this video, they haven't announced a core reversal banner for Reedmarie. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. They might announce it later on and just drop it on Monday like they usually do when it comes to like some of their like banners, like off banners. I don't know. Yeah. We'll just have to wait and see. And that's basically it for this video, guys. Please do remember to click like and subscribe if you haven't already. It does help the channel, and I really do appreciate all the support that you guys give me. And of course, you can follow me on Facebook and on Twitter at Monchkinz Gaming. Leave down in the comments below what you think of the skill changes, and of course that includes the passive as well. Let me know down what you think. Do you think she's OP? Do you think, you know, she's gonna change the landscape? Let me know down there. And of course, again, if you guys can let me know if she dies from counter, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. This is Monchkinz logging off. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys